try.
When you're reciting, then I can turn off and then easy to not echo. Good morning, dear brothers and sisters.
Good
Dear Zoom community and Facebook community as well. Everyone, good morning and good evening. So, Tibetan called lay, and Sanskrit called karma. The karma is the most easy we can create in any other, when we taught something and then right away making karma. When we taught in good and you already creating good karma. Can you hear everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we taught something bad and then bad creating karma. So usually people say, I know him very well. I know her very well, but it's not really exactly they don't know the other persons. The most one or best one, you know you, since rebirth. When you're thinking good, you know you are thinking good. And you're thinking bad, you is only thinking bad. So now the Buddhism is very unique. Depends for creating on ourselves, not creator in outside. There's some different the religion say in somewhere in create. This create is maybe has somewhere and then need to good create, Now see there's so many suffering as the creator making the suffering is not make sense. Some families, the different circumstances, very difficult type, time of their lives. So those is it in the Buddhism way, everything creating is ourselves. So the experience is ourselves. When we thought is something bad and then hurt ourselves. So that's what we see here is they're using mask. This called see-through liberation. So this our dear master, His Eminence Gajin Rinpoche, he give all this mantra, and you can print the picture and put it top of your door, and people can see this mantra. That's called see through liberation or liberation through see. That's why people attention to this mantras. People can say, hey, what is this? What is this? Sometimes they explain. So anyway, so as the mantra said, Sungje Jewu Pemo Onega Dio the legend Zui, Kewa Tondo Sabe, Divaya, Tabarji, Gajarule Song Solabje. So there's a person who under this mantra and they purify the eons negativity karmas. And this one, as they say in the sutra, it's called Gajarolva, one of the name of the sutra say this benefit. That's why people print and use, and now this kind of mask or hat, because we're making good seed of the making new karma. So karma creating is every breathing, one breathing, 60 different kind we creating karma. You can imagine, so many things. So we try to let bit benefit. So this morning I use here, there's one, but reciting time, then I can take out, maybe like better to hear each other. So So now this uh, prayer, we always thinking the motivation. Remember, this is collecting. Tibetan they are collecting karma. We need to collecting karmas more strong than never before, because this is now is the infected all over the world, every place. It's very dangerous. Some state they say every family members one person maybe looks like ill. This kind is very growing. So we need to take care whatever way necessary. The CCT or CCP or whatever the Center for Disease advice, we can follow our own, try our best. And then the top of them practice bodhicitta, practice for, this especially for the you guys familiar Tonglen practice, giving and receiving. When people there are tremendous difficulties, we will pray for them to get a better situation soon. So things like that we keep in mind. Then please, page 2. Especially those enemies who hate me, obstacles who harm me, and those create obstacles my path to liberation and emanation. May the experience and happiness is separate from suffering and swiftly with determination state unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious and Buddhahood. Until I achieve enlightenment, a person will choose the body, speech, and mind. Until death, a person will choose the a person will choose the body, speech, and mind. Yidam jingoro ji lozo namlo jozo jo sanje jumden de namlo jozo jo dambe jo namlo jozo jo bawe gindu namlo jozo jo bawe kanjo chujan sume tso Yishige chandan tenpo namlo jozo je wo tenjen tsawa dan yubara je On the Lama Tamba Namla Japsu Jawa Yidam Jingorji Lazo Namla Japsu Jo Sanje Jamden De Namla Japsu Jawa Tambe Chu Namla Japsu Jo Bhagwe Gindu Namla Japsu Jawa Bhava Gandru Jujun Some Tso Nishe ke chandan damba namlai josu jevo. We take refuge in the conversion learning lamas. We take refuge in deities and mandalas, the yidams. We take refuge in all excellent Buddhas. We take refuge in perfect Dharma. We take refuge in excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all noble Dhakas and Dakshinians and Dharmagas. John joining by Judy Bar, Sanjay Namlai Joseph, Chedai Chanjo Samba Ye, Tolang Tishin Joseph, Chidarang Unje Teshige, Chanjo Done Jibada, Chanjo Samba Laba, Dadaram Jenabada. Tishandala bende de janjo zamne jinje shen dishin dune lavala rumbo jindo lavara inji janjo ningbo juje bar sanje namloi josu 최다의 창주고 선보에 소랑 대신 교수제 최다랑 원제 대제게 전조도 제바다 창조 선배 라발라 다다름 신 바라다 대신 돌라 펜던도 창조 선내 진지신 대신 듣는 라발라 Rinpo Shindu Lowaranji. Until in the heart of the enlightenment, I take refuge in all Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise the assembly in Bodhisattva. Progress in Buddhas, enlightenment, progress in Bodhisattva's path. A true full benefit all sentient beings, here brother the Bodhicitta, and myself accomplish and stay in the path. Sanje judo zoji janum la janju bardu dani jazuji tage jinzo jive sonam ji dola benje sanje androvara sho sanje judo zogi janum la chanjo bardo dani jazuji dage jinzo jive sonam ji Drola benja sanje andro bara sho. The Dharma and the Sangha, most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment reach it. Admire of generosity in other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for self. Mo nang ko da nyam be sam je dan je de wa da de we ju da tem ba ra ju dong e da dong e ge ju da de wa ju je dong e me be de wa da me de wa ra ju ni ren cha da ni da de we da nyum la ne wa ra ju ro je ma nang ka da nyam be sam je de wa dan de we ju dan den bo ra ju ji dong e da dong e ge ju dan de wa ju ma wa da wa da me de wa ra ju ji ni ren cha da ni dan de da nyum la ne wa ra ju ro ji. May all mother sentient beings bound to the sky have happiness and cause the happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the cause of the suffering. May they never be separated from happiness that is free from sorrow. May the rest economy free from attachment version. Okay, page 16, supplication. Unequal refuge, ornament of the world. You're from the Thorson world. You are the victor Vajaradara without doubt. About feet the father and Jikin Gong. Continue I think no one but you. Compassionate one great bliss. Dispel the darkness that surround my heart. Please bless me realize unliberated the nature of the mind. Okay, again, try to motivation and try to focus. And then reciting now the King of the Aspiration prayer. Sangpo chewe molom toda ji jawa samje yeke ngan sumto Chinge dunye loro duwa ye jawa kun la rabde chazel Eje tenla dunye sanje nam sanje seje wana shukwa da Tedar chuje yanam malu bai damje jawa dage Deda ngwa me se jazu nam yangi yinla jazu da gungi Jawa gungi yonde rabju je de war shigwa damje me do dam jwa dam ba dam se ni nam da jwa do joda me joda do go dam ba ye jawa da da la ne jwa Nasa damba nanda dejo dang chime pumare rava nyamba dang Java devara bhagwe chogunji java dadalane Java ganumalami jaje bahade do java damje layamo Sangho jala deve todagi java gunla chanse chovarji Duja shetan demo wange ne luda ngada de shige jan Jekwa dagi jewa de je bai de da dam je dagi sosor Choju jawa gunda sanje se ranje nanda lovda me lovda Jowa gunje sunam kanla yan te da gunje jesu Ganam jojun jeden dome tahai chanju rambara sanje ma janye Gombo de da ge tam je la ko lo la na me wa ko ve. Yang da do gan she de da la do wo gun la ben jen de ve che. Ye wa shin ge du ni shu ba ya da ge tam ra ja so wa. Chang tse wa da ju jin sha wa da ji su yi ran gu shen so wa yi. Ke wa zhong se da ge ji sa wa. Tam je da ge chang ju chi ngo wo. Le ve san je nam da shu ju yin ji din ta na gan ju ju wa ju. Anya ma ju de da ran yu wa. Sam zo chang ju ran bra. 조조 신놈 진이와 대도 저진 소다 버저 장조 신와 동신 제와 다 산제 서제라도 강와시 조조 선진 공놈 진이 보대도 도도는 메도와죠 조와 근게 추게 돈놈네 톰버저 제라완 도와쇼 장조조와 단내 다주진 도와 군두 제와 담바죠 제로 군두 치워 제와 나의 다도 단내라도 여워 군주 저솔로 주로데 성부 조와 용서도 제제 저름 조와 제메 온다와 다도 만념 제메 조와 아예 게달로 다누 진제 좀봄 다다미 예겐 엄다 저와 공개 다게 제단 바 탐제 게도 다게 제단 대신 바로 전라라전데 장주 semne 남야 제만주 대과 간놈 저와 저와 다다 말로 용서 장월 레다 녀모드 질레는 레 조신 제된 도와 남소야 제더라 베모 제메 저과 신인다 나가 도과 초놈 제zambo 응소동에 rab도 시버제 대와달란 도와 근근제 도와 담제라네 뱀버제 창조 조와 용소도 제진 섬제 도게 조다 돈바란조 상고 조와 단에 rab도 제 모게와 군도 제버 다게 조다 성바 간주 바테도 단에 다돈 도바라쇼 주다 나눔 단에 섬지자 제와 다다 몰람 제도 달라 펜바란도 베 총보 다 성부 조와 랍도 돈바남 내가 다야 다도 제바라쇼 테다다게 남야 예메 산제 세제 거르베 공부 남순다도 게 자와다 마오 게와 근드 메dio 달라야 제와 자제 자와 남제 담베 전제 전주 저와 근드 나와제 상고 저와 남부로 자와야 마오 게와 근드 제와 Sewa damje dunya korwana sonama yeshe tane mesenye tabda sherwa tinze nandarata yande kunje mesen dudu duje dina dunye shinam de shindur samje me jawa sanje nam sanje seje unay shukwa loy sanju jawa jujen tawara Tedaramal Janam Dazoya Tazama Jula Tazama Zanji Sanje Jazu Shingam Jazu Da Geva Jazu Jujan Sungje Yala Jazu Dage Ji Jawa Gunya Yala Nandagwa Jawa Gunji Samba Shishin Ya Sanje Sangla Dazu Jugwar Tasuma Shekwe Java Damje Taha Kolu Tsunam Rabdo Gorvayi Teta Kenya Sunya Mesela Loye Dobje Tajan Rabdo Mawa Gewa Damje Jogwa Ya Geju Jege Tajan Jogwaji Kanya Gewa Dosum Sede Da Geju Jaje Jene Shogwaraji to some shake one may sing a can the dog to la dog da do the dog in it to like Jimra Juve Nandara. Oh, yeah, do some dog sing what the dog to den dong barado. Kedara malu chanam damje de jawa nangi singe gunla. Kaya ma junje den dome nam de do ramba sangja go logo. Yang hende wara du sheda don. Gombo gunji jundo do je woi. Ane nyebe zendo donam da kune kwaye de kwa do da da. Kundu yande juwe donam da kundu jawa jaman. Nuga wa sonam donam da chakwa me wa juwe ye je do. Shero do da denzi do da ge chanchu donam yanda juwa. Leje dono yonso daje chen nyamu dono gunten jombaraje. Leje dono modome raje je sangwe jove domne doba. Shengam jazo nambara daje je sanje jazo tane nambara jo. Chenam jazo rabdu tanje je yeshe jazo rabdu. Jobo jazo nambara daje je molam jazo rabdo zowaje sanje jazo rabdo je je gewa jazo mejo jawa kaya dosume shebe jawa ye chanju jewa molam jatanam sambu jewa chanju sanje ne te gundage malu tobar Jawa gunge sege tobo baha kange mene gundu sanshija. Dewa deda tsungbara chewe jire gewa deda tamje rado. Deda ngada yijan namda je juwa namda shinama yanda da. Gawa sangbo gewa jindra wa dendra da jan deda Gune gawa bo jebe she jambe jine mono jeba je mo gawa gundu me jwa je ye jawa malu dobar jawa dane zayo majru je yonde namjan zazo me wajo jawa teme bala nene ja de da jawa tamje tevar Namge tawdu jube chezam ba samje malu tanya deshinde chezam le da nyamu tawju wa dage malam taya dezam kaya chochu shingam taye ba renjin jinde jawa nam lambu Nada miye deve chonam jai shinge dunye gewa bova Ange ngove jebun de du ne chanju chogi jeso ramaje Tenze zamya dewa jewa ne sonam be chodam Kange sanju molom de do ve de ne ngen tam che bon wa jo Tene chokwa ngen bo bon wa ye na wa ta ye ten ya ten yur Teta nye waram nye te vara tso mi tsin ten teta leng para wa. Kundu sangpo ten chendo wa teta rengpo me to te je. Temme nga wo da ge te pa nam kange me she wang ge che wa da. Te sangpo che wan te che na nyu tu ma le yang so Yishi danne soda zenam tari do kanto nam da dambara ju Juda mudi mangbo dime do inji den sambo kanai chubar Chanjo shangwa chanto denyiron do sanne samjin peche do do de Chanjo sanje kolo rabdo go do nam de da jewa tamje Aya sambo jewe molum te changwa tane dondong lokwa ye te nambara membo sanje je chanjo chola sumni maje jambe te dara jen jen bawa ta kundu sambo te ya de shende te da gunji jenso talo je gewan de da tamje To zoom she where Jawa Tamje Di Ngwa Kan Lo Choda Ngwa De Tage Gewe Zawan De Gun Jai Sangwa Chuje Rabda Ngwa Tane Chewe Tuje Jirwa Na Jiwo Tamje Tane Chirse De Nawa Daye De Tane De Wa Chingi Shinte Rado Cherson and Molam de Daja, Tamja Malu, and then Jurasho, the Malu Dagi, Yanso, and Jidin Jesus and Jim Pember. Jive Jinguru Sanshin Gawa, the Pemo Tamba Shinton Toleji, Madaye Jive, Unsum Do, the Payan Dagi. Dinda dake londe raudane, duwa mungbu chewa dojayi, oye doji choju namso ya, samche namla benpa mungbu. Sangpo chewe molam dawa yi, gewa chungse dake jisakba, tene dowe molam gewa nam, keche cheke tamche chungwa shok. Sangpo chewa yangso ngawa le, sonam taye tamba kando wade, chowe dunga chowo chengwa na, hoba mewe nero towa shok. Molam jewa teta choke to, tayan towa kanla penchen chen, kando sangpo jimbe shantung te, mesonan ambalu tong parai yo. Continue with the T. What I'm doing is organic water. It's very tasty. Jeni soda jojun jeden adu sun shigwa meye senge gon tage malu de da tanje la lu da ngaye dawe chaji wo sangbo jewe molam to da ji jobo tamje yeke ngon sun do senge deni lo ro do wa yi jawa gon la ra do cha Du jiga de na do ni sanje nam sanje se je wo na sho ba dang te da chu je yin nam ma lu ba dang je jo wa dang ge de da nga wa me se ja zo nam yang ge yin la ja zo da gun ge ja wa gun ge yon de ra je je de wa ra she ba dang je da ge Medo damba jingwa damba tang sinye namda jugwa dojo dang Marme joda dugbu tamba ye jawa dada lane chubaraj Nasa damba namda jejo dang chime puma rero nyamba dang Jewa jewara pagwe chogun je jawa dada lane Chobo kanam lame jose wa de dojo wa tam che la yambo Sango chola debe to ta ji java kan la chanse chuvaraj Deja chetan demo vange ne lu do ga da di shin ye ge jang Jekwa da ge jiwa che che ba de da tam che da ge so so sha Jeju jawa gunda sanje se ranje nanda lo da me lo da Jawa gunje sonum kala ya te da gunje je so Tum chojun jeden dume da chanju rambara sanje ma chani Kumbu de da da ge tamje la kolo lana me wa kowe Yang en da dun kan she de da la do wo gun lo ben chen de ve cher Ke wa shen ge dun ni shu ba ya da ge de mo ra jar su wa Changce wa da ju jin sha wa da ji su yi rang gu xiang su wa ye Dewa zongse dagi jesakpa, tamche dagi chanju chirengo. Deve sanje namda jojo yin jidin dana kanshi chewajo. Kanya majo de daram nyuva, samso chanchu rembara sanje. Jojo kale shinam chinyi baha de do jaje yonso dakwarajo. Chanchu shinwa jowa do sanje seje rabdo. Jojo samje ganam chinyi baha de do da do neme dawajo. Dowa gange choge donam de dumbara joje rewan duwa. Chanchu jowa dane dajo jin dowa gundu jewa tambajo. Sarva gundu jowa jowa na dado dane radan jowa. Jawa gunji jesu lobjuru de sangbu jowa yonso doji jin. Judum jowa teme yonda wa dado manyam jumi jowa. Aye gada luda nujin je rumbum dada meye genum da. Gawa gunge dage jizamba tamje gedo dage. Kishin paru janla razon de chanju sene namya jimangyo. Teba ganam deva jova da da malu yonso chanwara sho. Leda nyama de jele namle tushin jidin rova namso yang. Chedra bemo chimi chakwa shi ninda naga dogwara meda che. Shingi chunda chonam jizamba nyaso dunga rabdu shivara che. Ewa talan dova gungun che dova tamche lane pembara. Chanju jowa yonso doje jen samjen dage joda dombaranjo. Sanggo jowa dane rabdan che mawa wa gunda. Wa joda domba ganje wa de do dane da jen jowa sho. De da nganam dane samji ja jowa da da molan jedo. Ala pembaran deve boda sangbo jowo robzu domba nam deda da ya da du jawara sho deda da ge nam ya ime sanje seje korve gombo nam som da du da ge jawada mamu ge wa gundu me juba deda la ya juba jajar Jawa namji dambe chunzen chen chanchu chuwa kunta nawa che Sanggu chuwa nambara chawa ya mawa kewa kunta Samche tunya kurva na sonama ishe dane meseni Abda sherava tinzi namdara da yonde kunji mesen tudu Tujigde na duni sinam de shingdir samje me java sanje na sanje saje una shobala chanjo java jujen tawara Tedara malu tamje chozo ya tazama junla tu sama sanije sanje jazu shingam jazu da kewa jazu jujen rado 众界因拉家子扎个地，叫我滚呀呀拉南大瓜，叫我滚去三八七星呀，三界送来大顿，就什么习惯叫我咱这大，可乐就那么拉多个玩意，这大跟呀送呀没事啦，落叶都接大家差不多。 马我给我当前就把样给就这个大家就把的，看呀给我都从这的大给就这些技能学过，就什么习惯没也生个干，得到个就是老大个大，大都得到给你就有了，你们那就弄到了东西。 Anya tu sum dagi shingu wa te do tu je den tong om barado. Te tara mali chanum tam je du jawa nam ji shinge. Kaya ma chun je den do me nam te do ramba sang ja go lo go. yang de wa ra du shi da dong gong bo gun ji dong du da ji wo gun ne yor we dong du dong nam da gun ne go ye de we do da da gun de yang de ju we dong nam da gun de ja wa jang ba da ge top gun de ge we son nam dong nam da cha go me wa ju we ye she do Chero do da din zi do da ge chan chu do no yang da zhu wa le je do no yang so da ji chen yo mo do no gun do jom para ji ju ji dam num dam me rab je je sang gu je we dam Shingam jazo nambara da jen jen sam jen jazo dane nambara jo Janam jazo rabdu dan jen je yeshe jazo rabdu Java jazo nambara da je jen molam jazo rabdu do bara je Sanje jazo rabdu je je jen gewa jazo mejo jeva Aya do sum shekwe jawa yi chanchu chewe molom che chanam Sangho chewe chanchu sanje ne degun dage malu zobar Jawa gunge sege tobo pa kange mene gundu sanje ja Gewa deda zongwa chewe che gewa deda damje rado Luda ngada ye jan namda jen chuwa namda shen nama yangda da Wa sangpa kewa chendra wa chendra da jan Gane kewa sangpa chewe cheren jambe jine molom jewa ji Wa kewa gandu me chewa jeye chawa malu zobar Chewa dane cheyo majru che yonte namjang se some parasho Chewa tseme pala nene ja jeda chewa tamche tsewa Namge dardu juwe che zamba semche malu tanya di shinde Che tam leda nyamu ta juwa etake malam tanya Kaya choju shengam daye barin jin jin de jawa nam lambu Pada me ye deva chonam ja shenge dunye gewa baba Kange ngowe je bende dune chanchu chuge je sore mojen Benje samya te pa je pa ne sonam tampe chodun denjo Kange sanju molum de dawe tenen so tamje pangpara ju tenne chobo ngemba pangwa ye nawa taye tenya tenyor Teda nyewa ram nyin de vara zo vijen te ya te da lakpara ho Kundu sangpa tenya chinda wa te da ringpo me do Temi ngobo da ge de wa da gan ge me she wang ge che wa da Te sangpa che wan de che na nyo de ma lu yang se shang wa ra Yeshe dane suda zanam da re do gandu nam dan dan para ju Tu da mu de mang bu de me do en je de sum bu ton ai jo wa Chang ju xin wan zhuan do de nian do san ne sum je ben je de do de Chang ju san je ko lo ra do go do nam de da je wa tam je Aya sangpo chewe molom de changwa tane don don lo kwa yi Te nambara memba sanje je changcho chola sumni Jambe che dara jen chen po wa dan ha kundu sangpo te ya te shende Te da kun che su da lo che ke wa te da dan che rabdo Tu sum shi we jawa tam che ji ngo wo kan lo cho do ngo kwang de ta ge ge we so wan de kun cha sang go che che ra do ngo wa ane che we de je ju wa na de wo tam che da ne che se de ngo sum na wa da ye de do ne de wa jing ge shin de ra do Tersonen molam de da jan tam je malu dun jo wa sho te da malu da ge yang so gan je den je se Jere jengur sonshin gawa de pema dambo shinton zele je nama daye jebe ngun do longten paya dage de shu tenne dage longten rabdo ne duwa mambo jewa jajayi noye dojin shoshu nong son ya sanjin nong la tenpa mango Sangpo chewe molam tawa yi ge wo chung se da ge je sakpa tenne chewe molam ge wa na ge je je ge tam je juwa Sangpo chewa yang sa ma wa le sonam ta ye tampa kan tu de chewe dong e che wo chen wa na Molum jevo de da joge zo toyen do gong la ben jen je quan de sang bo jen be sheng zhong de ne so na ma lu English. Somebody want to read?
Sandra.
Homage to Manjushri the youthful, to all the Buddhas, the lions of the human race, in all directions of the universe, through past, present, and future. To every single one of you, I bow in homage. Devotion fills my body, speech, and mind. Through the power of this prayer, aspiring to good action, all the victorious ones appear vivid here before my mind. And I multiply my body as many times as atoms in the universe, each one bowing in prostration to all the Buddhas. In every atom preside as many Buddhas as there are atoms, and around them all their bodhisattva heirs, and so I imagine them filling completely the entire space of reality. Saluting them with an endless ocean of praise, with the sounds of an ocean of different melodies, I sing of the Buddha's noble qualities and praise all those who have gone to perfect bliss. To every Buddha, I make offerings of the loveliest flowers, of beautiful garlands, of music and perfumed ointments, the best of parasols, the brightest lamps, and finest incense. To every Buddha, I make offerings, exquisite garments and the most fragrant scents, powdered incense heaped as high as Mount Meru, arranged in perfect symmetry. Then the vast and unsurpassable offerings, inspired by my devotion to all the Buddhas and moved by the power of my faith and good actions, I prostrate and offer to all you victorious ones. Whatever negative acts I have committed while driven by desire, hatred, and ignorance, with my body, speech, and mind, before you I confess and purify each and every one. With a heart full of delight, I rejoice at all the merits of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Pratyeka Buddhas, those in training, and the Arhats beyond training, and every living being throughout the entire universe. You who are like beacons of light shining through the worlds, who pass through the stages of enlightenment to attain Buddhahood, freedom from all attachment. I exhort you, all of you protectors, turn the unsurpassable wheel of Dharma. Joining my palms together, I pray to you who intend to pass into nirvana, remain for eons, as many as the atoms in this world, and bring well being and happiness to all living beings. What little virtue I have gathered through my homage, through offering, confession, and rejoicing, through exhortation and prayer, all of it, I dedicate to the enlightenment of all beings. Let offerings be made to Buddhas of the past and all who now dwell throughout the 10 directions of this universe. Let all who are yet to come swiftly fulfill their wishes and attain the stages of enlightenment and Buddhahood. Let as many worlds as there are in all the 10 directions transform into realms that are vast and utterly pure, filled with Buddhas who have sat before the mighty Bodhi tree, around them all their bodhisattva sons and daughters. Let as many sentient beings as there are in all the 10 directions live always and forever in happiness and health. Let all beings meet the Dharma that befits them best, and so may all they hope for be fulfilled. As I practice the training for enlightenment, may I recall all my previous births, and in my successive lives, through death and through rebirth, may I always renounce the worldly life. Training in the footsteps of all the victorious Buddhas, may I bring good actions to perfection, and my moral conduct be taintless and pure, never lapsing, and always free from fault. In the language of the gods, nagas, and yakshas, in the language of demons and humans too, in however many kinds of speech there may be, I shall proclaim the Dharma in the language of all. taming my mind and striving in the paramitas, I will never forget bodhicitta. May all my harmful actions and the obscurations they cause be completely purified, every single one. May I be freed from karma, harmful emotions, and the work of negativity, and act for all beings in the world, just like the lotus flower to which mud and water cannot cling, or sun and moon that course unhindered through the sky. Throughout the reach and range of the entire universe, I shall pacify completely the suffering of all the lower realms. I shall lead all beings to happiness and work for the ultimate benefit of each and every one. I shall bring enlightened action to perfection, serve beings so as to suit their needs and teach them to accomplish good actions, and continue this throughout all the eons to come. May I always meet and be accompanied by those whose actions accord with mine, and in body, speech, and mind as well. May our actions and aspirations always be one. May I always meet spiritual friends who long to be of true help to me and who teach me the good actions. Never will I disappoint them. May I always behold the Buddhas here before my eyes and around them all their bodhisattva sons and daughters, without ever tiring, throughout all the eons to come. May the offerings I make them be endless and vast. May I maintain the sacred teachings of the Buddhas and cause enlightened action to appear. May I train to perfection in good actions and practice these in every age to come. As I wander through all states of samsaric existence, may I gather inexhaustible merit and wisdom, and so become an inexhaustible treasury of noble qualities, of skill and discernment, samadhi, and liberation. In a single atom, may I see as many pure realms as atoms in the universe, and in each realm, Buddhas beyond all imagining, encircled by all their bodhisattva heirs. Along with them, may I perform the actions of enlightenment. And so, in each direction, everywhere, even on the tip of a hair, may I see an ocean of Buddhas, all to come, in past, present, and future, in an ocean of pure realms. And throughout an ocean of eons, may I enter into enlightened action in each and every one. Each single word of a Buddha's speech, that voice with its ocean of qualities, bears all the purity of the speech of all the Buddhas, sounds that harmonize with the minds of all living beings. May I always be engaged with the speech of the Buddhas. With all the power of my mind, may I hear and realize the inexhaustible melody of the teachings spoken by all the Buddhas of past, present, and future as they turn the wheels of Dharma. Just as the wisdom of the Buddhas penetrates all future eons, so may I too know them instantly, and in each fraction of an instant may I know all that will ever be in past, present, and future. In an instant may I behold all those who are the lions of the human race, the Buddhas of past, present, and future. May I always be engaged in the Buddha's way of life and action through the power of liberation, where all is realized like an illusion. On a single atom, may I actually bring about the entire array of pure realms of past, present, and future, and then enter into those pure Buddha realms in each atom in each and every direction. When those who illuminate the world still to come gradually attain Buddhahood and turn the wheel of Dharma and demonstrate the final profound peace of nirvana, may I always be in their presence. Through the power of swift miracles, the power of the vehicle like a doorway, the power of conduct that possesses all virtuous qualities, the power of loving kindness all pervasive, the power of merit that is totally virtuous, the power of wisdom free from attachment, and the powers of knowledge, skillful means, and samadhi, may I perfectly accomplish the power of enlightenment. May I purify the power of karma, destroy the power of harmful emotions, render negativity utterly powerless, and perfect the power of good actions. I shall purify oceans of realms, liberate oceans of sentient beings, understand oceans of Dharma, realize oceans of wisdom, perfect oceans of actions, fulfill oceans of aspirations, serve oceans of Buddhas, and perform these without ever growing weary through oceans of eons. All the Buddhas throughout the whole of time attained enlightenment through good actions, and their prayers and aspiration for enlightened action. May I fulfill them all completely. The eldest of the sons of all the Buddhas is called Samantabhadra, all good, so that I may act with a skill like his. I dedicate fully all these merits. To purify my body, my speech, and my mind as well, to purify my actions and all realms, may I be equal May I be the equal of Samantabhadra in his skill and good dedication. In order to perform the full virtue of good actions, I shall act according to Manjushri's prayers of aspiration, and without ever growing weary in all the eons to come, I shall perfectly fulfill every one of his aims. Let my bodhisattva acts be beyond measure, and my enlightened qualities be measureless too. Keeping to this immeasurable activity, may I accomplish all the miraculous powers of enlightenment. Sentient beings are as limitless as the boundless expanse of space. So shall my prayers of aspiration for them be as limitless as their karma and harmful emotions. Whoever hears this king of dedication prayers and yearns for supreme enlightenment, who even once arouses faith, will gain true merit greater still than by offering the victorious Buddha's infinite pure realms in every direction, all ornamented with jewels, or offering them all the highest joys of gods and humans for as many eons as there are atoms in those realms. Whoever truly makes this aspiration to good actions will never again be born in lower realms. They will be free from harmful companions and soon behold the Buddha of boundless light. They will acquire all kinds of benefits and live in happiness. Even in this present life, all will go well. And before long, they will become just like Samantabhadra. All negative acts, even the 5 of immediate retribution, whatever they have committed in the grip of ignorance, will soon be completely purified if they recite this aspiration to good actions. They will possess perfect wisdom, beauty, and excellent signs, be born in a good family and with a radiant appearance. Demons and heretics will never harm them, and all 3 worlds will honor them with offerings. They will quickly go beneath the Bodhi tree, and there they will sit to benefit all sentient beings. Then, awaken into enlightenment, turn the wheel of Dharma, and tame Mara with all his hordes. The full result of keeping, teaching, or reading this prayer of aspiration to good actions is known to the Buddhas alone. Have no doubt, supreme enlightenment will be yours. Just as the Bodhisattva Manjushri attained omniscience, and Samantabhadra too, all these merits now I dedicate to train and follow in their footsteps. As all the victorious Buddhas of past, present, and future praise dedication as supreme, so now I dedicate all these roots of virtue for all beings to perfect good actions. When it is time for me to die, let all that obscures me fade away, so I look on Amitabha there in person and go at once to his pure land of Sukhavati. In that pure land may I actualize every single one of all these aspirations. May I fulfill them each and every one and bring help to beings for as long as the universe remains. Born there in a beautiful lotus flower, in that excellent and joyous Buddha realm, may the Buddha Amitabha himself grant me the prophecy foretelling my enlightenment. Having received the prophecy there, with my billions of emanations sent out through the power of my mind, may I bring enormous benefit to sentient beings in all the 10 directions. Through whatever small virtues I have gained by reciting this aspiration to good actions, may the virtuous wishes of all beings' prayers and aspirations all be instantly accomplished. Through the true and boundless merit attained by dedicating this aspiration to good actions, may all those now drowning in the ocean of suffering reach the supreme realm of Amitabha. May this king of aspirations bring about the supreme aim and benefit of all infinite sentient beings. May they perfect what is described in this holy prayer uttered by Samantabhadra. May the lower realms be entirely emptied.
Okay, now short tea break. Tea break.
Want me to get you anything?
Oh, I'm going upstairs. I'm okay. Okay. I'm all right. Oh, short break. 10分钟消息。10分钟的消息呢？是里面有什么念说？是不是？ Mhm. All right, now. Om Bandara Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bandara Sadhu Dhanabaya Dada Membawa Sodagaya Membawa Sovagaya Membawa Anurada Membawa Sovasidya Mebrayam Sarvagama Sudam Nitidam Shriyam Guru Okay, today we will first short the Avalokiti Shora Sadhana call as essential practice of the noble Arya Avalokiti Shora. You can see if the page, this text, maybe 3 only page, but the number 42 of 6, something like that.
Lama, do you have an extra one of those?
Huh?
Do you have an extra?
No, I have only one.
Oh, okay.
So you cannot share the screen share?
It's on the chat.
Chat, all right. So we can reciting this only once Tibetan, once English, refuge and for measurable, because we did in earlier. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, most excellent. I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and our good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for say all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless sky, have happiness and cause the happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the cause of the suffering. May they never be separated from happiness that is free from sorrow. May the rest of community free from attachment aversion. The first maybe English. From the state of pure emptiness, the free from externally the appearance, arise my body, which the always being the enlightened from perfectly the really noble one Chenrese. Your white is one face and 4 arms, the sea, the water position, the 2 upper hand joints in the heart, and the lower right hand holding the crystal rosary in the lower left in the white lotus. With the perfect measure and the minor marks, embodiment inseparable of the wisdom in the Samaya deities. At the heart center, the moon Jessic, at the seed syllable she, the surrounded by 6 syllables. Light radiate, the purified, the spring, the syllable, the transforming the center of the universal into the observable, the divine palace. In the inner control the sentient beings, into the enlightened body, noble one. All sounds become the 6th syllable. All thoughts, activities become the fundamental attitude, the embodied love. Okay. Yeah, do, ro, yeah, lo, yeah, lo, yeah, boy, so this is recitation mantras and the several different tunes. So this is the daytime reciting. So this one reciting lead by our dear friend Kimball Champel. So he is the chant master in the Dignity Monastery. So last couple of years, we have many years in here. So this way, this is his reciting mantra. So we can follow. So this is the daytime tune. Also, there's several different tunes we have here. So the people join the Zoom retreat, and then we can share there as soon as possible. It's very pleasant, traditional. So each monastery, their tune is different. They remember Garjin Rinpoche's tune we reciting Omani Beme Hung. Usually we do remember, most of you know. Omani Beme Hung. This is Gar monastery style reciting. But right now, this one, the Digungti monastery. In where I grew up near there, the Gaze monastery, they also their tunes. So last couple of years, I think 6 years, we with the Kimball, so our sangha's familiar this tune. Then also there's several other short tunes. We will enjoy in difficulty the pandemic, but we enjoy the retreat. Some way we are very good karma because endless teachings and practice continue. There are many places. So now, this also you see this dedication, Avalokiteshvara. I think Aline just sent the chat.
It's in the chat. Let me just repeat that.
Yeah, this called the aspiration of Avalokita by His Holiness Digung Gyamgon Gunjo Ratna. First, we can maybe do once English, then read in Tibet if there are enough time. It's, of course, always every dharma is like we call the brown sugar, always sweet, no sour. Every the dharmas you think, wow, this is great. The next page, wow, this is real good. Then other text, yeah, I like this one. So you have a lot of books, you know. Looks like kids in a lot of Troy. They love everyone. So this way, in there we have fortunate to studying all those. So if you have now already chat, please read in English first.
All right. Okay. Homage to the Guru, Devas, and Dakinis. 3 times bliss gone one's Dharmakaya. Chenrezig, who looks on all beings of 6 realms, 11-faced, pervasive like space. To splendorous Amitabha I bow. Om Mani Beme Hum Sri.
No, not this one. You have the other one. This one also, it's okay too, you can read. But what I'm saying right now, this one, aspiration of our Logidi.
Mani dedication, the aspiration for
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Second paragraph. May unequaled guidable Shakya, ocean of 10 directions, victors and sons, Kaju lamas like clouds of all winds, manifest through the core 6 syllables, Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. May past Buddha's intent made complete, future Buddha's gathered accumulations, and present Buddha's steadfast long life manifest through the core 6 syllables, Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Joined by karma, parents and teachers, and every friend and dear kin I depend on, Lord Chenrezig, guide them on the path. Bless them to be born in Dewa Chen. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Illness, foes, threats to life, and demons, when from lust, anger, and confusion, Lord Chenrezig, guide them on the path. Bless them to be born in Dewa Chen. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Kind patrons who ask to be thought of, male and female patrons we should not forget. Lord Chenrezig, guide them on the path. Bless them to be born in Dewa Chen. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. those who give to Lama and Sangha, and those who rely on offerings and faith food, Lord Chenrezig, guide them on the path. Bless them to be born in Devachen. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Evil kings, courts, subjects, and bad folk who are ill-willed, deceptive, and shameless ones, Lord Chenrezig, guide them on the path. Bless them to be born in Devachen. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Doers of the non-virtues, live acts, and the close five, wrong things and all evil deeds, Lord Chenrezig, guide them on the path. Bless them to be born in Devachen. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Those deceased whose names have been given, all the past from whom we've taken off food offerings, Lord Chenrezig, guide them on the path. Bless them to be born in Dewachen. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Those we have heard have died or have seen die, and all those, excluding none, who've left this world, Lord Chenrezig, guide them on the path. Bless them to be born in Dewachen. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Death by knives, famine, heights, or drowning, virtueless, sinless wanderers of Bardos, Lord Chenrezig, guide them on the path. Bless them to be born in Dewachen. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Kind Mother Dree, drinkers of milk, and all beings who eat flesh and blood, excluding none, Lord Chenrezig, guide them on the path. Bless them to be born in Dewachen. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Slowed by loads, creatures we beat and ride. If who won't go with nose ring must plow and plow. Lord Chenrezig, guide them on the path. Bless them to be born in Devachen. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Tsang, Kam, Gari, and the whole world, all continents and subcontinents under the sun. Lord Chenrezig, guide them on the path. Bless them to be born in Devachen. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri.
Finish. Wow. All right. One's Tibetan. No more road in the water again. Tezuma de wara je wa ju ji gu. Tundu isem je gu lo je re se. Nanga do wo ju wo ju ji je. Se je wa me lai ja de lo. Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Jambai Nyame Tuwa Shagye Doi Chaju Jawai Jadu Se Doi Je Kaji Lama Namji Chudin Doi Nyingbu Yigi Chungme Jawara Sho Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Deva Sanje Namje Gonzo Dai Momo Sanje Namje Sosa Dai Tadai Shukwa Namje Shabdin Do Ningbo Yeke Chungme Jo Warai Sho Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Legion Deva Poma Lobo Dang Nindun Tundore Shun Toba Nam Gombo Chere Seke Lamna Chong Tewa Chindu Jebara Chinjelo Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Telai Dene Chadai Musum Ki Nedoi Dangi Tsaloi Dude Nam Gombo Jere Sege Lam Noel Dewa Jinde Jebara Jinji Loi Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Meji Shubai Dindoi Dinji Dang Maji Sungbe Jendai Ba Moinam Gombo Jere Sege Lamna Join Tewai Jindu Jiburai Jindi Lo Om Mani Padme Hum Shri. Kwesong Toden Lama Gindu Gor Gului Tese Dembe Simje Nam Gomboy Jere Zigilana Don, Dewa Jindu Jewa Jingelo. Om Mani Beme Hungze. Jigju Jelo Bada Mineji, Timi Yuju Angan Sama Jawa Nam, Gomboy Jere Zigilana Don. Dewa jende jewara jindilo om nani peme uje mege juda teme ngawo tang teda nyanga jewele nam gombo jara zagulam noi Dewa jindu jibara jindilo om mani beme hu ashe ngaya jama lana jimbadan shiva saga langbe tandanam gombo jere saga lana ta dewa jindu jewa jindilo Om Mani Padme Hum Shiva Navya Tada Mikita Jidin Kamge Tsende Malubai Gombo Jara Sakilam Noido Dewa Jindu Jibara Jinjilo Om Mani Padme Hum Krishna Moshe Laru Charo Kimi Dime Bado Jambono Gombo Jere Osugulam Natan Dewa Jente Jewara Jendelo Om Nani Padme Hum Washu tungwe mati tenje tang, shada sube samje maluba, gombo jere seke lamna tong, dewa jende jewara jende lo, om mani beme hongze. Mijo kege shomba shonshin adon, Mindro nabu muzo muba nam, Gombo chere sege lanai tong. Dewa jindu jewara jindilo, Om mani peme hong uzain kam sumo ngari dambu aling, Tenshin sumo nam. Gamba jara sagalam nato, Dewa jindu jibara jindilo, Om mani beme hoshe, Jawa jimbo ngalai ne jede. Sukjin sume tara sanjin ham, Gombo jere zagyo lam na chong, Dewa jinde jewara jindilo, Om mani beme hong. Okay, let's do. So now, do you find the other text? No. That's also called the aspiration of Avalokita.
Okay, I'll give it back to you. Okay, first of all, I'm sorry, I skipped a page in the last one. Okay, so here's the test, the aspiration of Avalokita by Drikun Kunchak Ratna. You, the wisdom and kindness of all Shugatas of the three times gathered as one, the Nirmanakaya blessed by Amitabha, whose aspirations, activity, and compassion are supreme, and all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, disciples, and arhats. All Yidams and Dharmapalas, all the three jewels, the great refuges for being's benefit, assembly of great compassion, all you whom I worship, as numerous as the particles in all realms, witness my benevolent aspirations so they may be fulfilled. Life will end for me, for my friends, family, disciples, for those with faith, the living or dead, for those hoping for freedom and happiness, for those who have done so much for me. Life will end for donors, for those who've worked on my land or in my home, who've served me food, clothing, drink, or necessities with their 3 gates, for those beings killed for my food, those I have killed in order to live, those I've menaced, excuse me, those I've menaced or robbed out of desire. Life will end for those who've helped me, for those who've harmed me, and those in between, and also all those who've seen, heard, thought of, or touched me, and all beings of the 3 realms connected to me in any way. At that time, we'll enter the presence of Yama, the Lord of Death. All alone, we'll regret the wrong we've done. At that time, may we recognize the Bardo's appearances to be illusory and avoid the obstacle of a bad death. Receive us upon our transference, Avalokita. Then the appearances of the Bardo may arise. When everything we see appears as an enemy, like a straight staff on a crooked road, be our inseparable guide, Avalokita. Through passion and anger, we will see bad places as good. When everything we see stimulates passion, close the door to lower states and the island of Rakshasas. Return us to the wealth of leisure and resources of Avalokita. When beings are tormented for kalpas in hot or cold hells, cooked and burnt by unbearable, terrifying fire, rain down the water of grace and the camphor of compassion, put out the fire of anger, Avalokita. Some in the realm of hungry ghosts, lacking food and drink, eat fire and weapons through hunger. Satisfy them with a stream of love from the palm of your hand. With your fingers, untie the knot of their greed, Avalokita. Some eat one another as animals. They are enslaved and killed for their flesh and hide. In the darkness of their dense bewilderment, light the torch of pristine wisdom, Avalokita. May we choose actions that will cause the right results and gather the 2 accumulations through the 6 transcendences. Sever our ambition for greatness and fame. Cut the tight bonds of our craving for the 8 mundane dharmas, Avalokita. May we achieve manifest Buddhahood, all defects abandoned, and all qualities perfectly present through the Manakayas. May we spontaneously benefit beings, Avalokita. I will not become a Buddha until my parents and all beings in samsara, including all those connected to me in good or bad ways, have achieved Buddhahood. May I benefit them as you do, Avalokita. Having strayed from the path through ignorance, they were oppressed by suffering and hard to tame. They were not tamed by previous Buddhas. May I give rise to an even greater resolve to tame such beings than that of the Buddhas of the 3 times, Avalokita. May my slight suffering take the place of the enormous suffering of all beings. May I offer my virtues and abundance to all beings. For that purpose, may I have the courage to give up my own life, Avalokita. May I always be impartial towards all beings of all ranks. Having others both directly and indirectly be purified, cause them to be liberated, Avalokita. May I and others always be altruistic. May the thought of our own peace and happiness not arise for even an instant. If through wrongdoing we are born in a place without Dharma, cause us to pass to a place with Dharma, Avalokita. Through the truth of the pure Dharmadhatu, the undeceiving 3 jewels, the rishis, the gods, and all the benevolent virtue of samsara nirvana, may these aspirations be quickly fulfilled without difficulty, Avalokita. May this become a cause of our being cared for in all our lives by the glorious Guru, the Shugatas of the 3 times, and you, Pemapani. Bring this about quickly, Avalokita.
Okay. 对些见在就都把无把没为将来之外，莫罗曼在这多久帮助我，要我走到罗马这就。与他们求求跟着交接中，周围动作多接全部，先给对牛帮没用的，老是莫那么这个帮助，大给年这窟窿吧，现在这边着我牺牲。他都去多了我，多我帮忙随选着我。nam shi gu da da ge ne yo ga ze gu dong wa yo je gu sung le ji ru chen de gu da wo sha zo ji re do ji re de zhuo da la pian zhuo tun ju ru nu ji ge par me zu jie tong du chen re na zo kang zhe kam sum zhuo wa nam ce se qi da xin ji zhong le gun jin me dun de jian jiao no zi par do na wa ju ma wa xi 삼주릉은 배 발제 독바당 보외 소문 주제 제레 텔레 발도 나와 저세데 통나 통제 다르 담베 용보 람로 소외 거와시 제메 제모 안조제 제레 초당 왕게 능에 상동데 통나 담제 차바라 담베 민조 스모 링고 고바당 텐저런 너다 주제 제레 라라 냐와 차자 조세기 미센 징미 게만 너주 투제 초다 닝제 거우르 자 밤내 셔단 주제 제레 라라 이다네소 사둥기 티붕 메조 살라 차게 참베 규드레 지즘 자소로지 세는 두버 주제 제레 라라 tonju 제게 직사신 구주 샤와 왕도 소제 데모 몬바 데베 모rumla 이시에 점에 보제 제레 라라 람미 유두 답두기 유두 레지 앙메 두가 Kunyumuriwo chimbo tibsegi tado longo joje jenres la la lane longjo dewa la yingwe londe mede jowo tuje medo jongwe druzengi duja chule druje jenres minam jega naji juwe tunge sumji chudere nando Ninzin bala jowe kangen zo tukji jagyu chuje jenres Dangzin pame jewe chiwe zo ninzin kodraba dambu lugun Tunge zonjam bobe jiwo ye dude chula juje jenres Karna mizan bala jangbu shin kowa dewa tongne tergos Teme dunga jowa jowa ye dome lande donje jenres Nida chunten lo doba tsenten ki shenyen de choten kuiwe de son. Dambe jume sanje ngunye do ngewe lo da jorje chenres. Tuebe change chunam tondom shen sambe shila tenzi ngunjuran. Gombe tade dawa dokban de simni mada jorje chenres. Ninjung lo yin tsudum sawan de shenben dewe changsum lo da. Tele sanga jizo medo lobsum devo jeje jenres Kunde londoro tsushin zhuwa dang tsoni pega parjen zhujo Cheda rimoy chuje tamba yi shenbe taban zuje jenres Sada lamji zhondo gunzo ne gyungun banshe yongden chode Jebe kumbang udubu zhugo yi shendong zhubo zuje jenres Talan 제도 상해 강제 판매 조제 고와 산제 티세 다장 미장 데자 통제 니단 조제 제르 마레 남고 등에 제세 누가 먼저 제도 시면 기원 둘러 두숨 제도 내래 제원 조제 제르 다도 중원 조고 다게 고조 동교로 다게 본존 심진 공부 단단 보라 진로 보와 지지 제르스 정매 버진 조와 군용 Rabden Kanshi Shedan Juro to do Shingdu Muju Zawale, Chana Namdun Zoje Generas, Taso Namgun Shide Konale, Shide Samba Kejigim Minjung, Chume Lashim Migi Kisena, Chunden Nerso Porjo Generas, Chun Namda Lumir and Janson, Taksum Lada Lasum Korze, Temba Jive Molam Dedat. Medo nyudo doje generes, diye tarabo panden lamada, tuzum deşi canam bemo, yewa mewa cesun zembe, yurwa nyudo doje generes. All right, now next one is the prayer for world peace. Prayer for world peace, prayer for world peace. And page 60, prayer book. Oi, jamne lume gunjo zawa sum chewara kanjen gombo jenres, chijun droma guru bema jung sowa ndezo tukdum sheshe, molum yonsu drubara chinje lo, nigdun dronum samjora ologbat, chinan jungwa chukbe gyujin, Ngorbo chakbe mi jo deyam ne salu ye do na jo jombo tase ser sumo lo ni ma jo zo charju me nyam zam le za don sa yu me da jung xin ji ba dang ye wara dan la ze we tama zam ling chon de no ze re da da yu do je je za na jung juro Midam mimin rowa dadagi gyula chanju samjo rinpo ngagi kine nuzi samzo de pinzu chambe samdang dene zamling tabu digi beji jok sanje damba tarshin yune sasum gyawa seje dembe du konde gewe zawa ganji taja laksa nambara gawe So Sandy,
you want to read page 63?
Okay, the three jewels and three roots, trustworthy sources of refuge, and in particular the Lord of the land of snow, Avalokiteshvara, Jetsun Tara, and Guru Padmasambhava. I supplicate you, please follow your previous pledges. Bestow blessings that this aspiration prayer may be fulfilled most perfectly. Due to the degeneration of times when thoughts and deeds of beings are perverted, and the inner and outer elements have lost their balance, people and cattle are seized by epidemic disease previously unheard of, intruding Rahu's Nagas, powerful demons and dark forces, blight, frost and hail, bad harvest, warfare, and so forth, erratic rainfall, heat, misery and drought in the world, destruction by the elements such as earthquakes and the threat of fire, and in particular barbaric offenses causing harm to the teachings are rampant. May all types of harm and injury around the world be swiftly pacified and overcome. May precious and supreme bodhicitta spontaneously arise in the mind streams of all beings, human and non-human. May they be free from destructive thoughts and deeds. May all be endowed with a loving mind for one another, and may well-being, glory, and prosperity prevail throughout the world. May the Buddha's teaching spread far and wide and ever last. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by any root of virtue existing in samsara and nirvana, by the power of our perfectly pure highest intention, may the fruition of our supplication and aspiration be attained.
Okay, thanks. Now long life prayer. 78. Tungun Sangbo Jinji Sanze Wa Chenle Lundu Gejoro Shabden Shoy Kunjo Sumji Demba Zemba Nagi Onju Jizun Jambe Yang Tebden Renjin Domen Denze Chuji Nawa Gejoro Shabden Shoy Kwambe Chokjuru Dewe Demba Ningdawa Jembo Mane Sonshi Dedication, page 70. Dorje Janjan Delo Naroda Marwa Mela Juje Gambo Pomo Juba Java Devo Kaje Lama Namje Doshi Sho Sonam Diye Tamje Segwani Tomne Nive Adanam Bamje Jega Naje Banlo Jogwa Sive Solen Jovan Jovara Sho Chanju Samjo Ramboji Maji Banamaji Juruji Jiba Nyamba Meba Kone Kundu Bebara Sho Lama Gungam Samvara Sovande Chodu Guze Ranwa So Tenle Dajing Jevara Sovade Lama Dan Dewa Mebara Jinji Loi Jambe Bawi Chidara Jemba Yunda Sangbo Tenyan Dejen Teda Gun Jeso Dalo Gyoban Deda Tamje Arabdongo Sanje Kusuman Nive Chenlo Chuni Minjuru Dambe Chenlo Da Gindu Mejen Duve Chenlo Chidara Unchen Moluman Dovara Shoy Tada Konde Tamje Ji Dusum Do Sakwa Tang Yuve Geve Zawandi Tadang Samje Tamje Nyurdu Lana Meba Yanta Wazu Janju Rumbu Jen Dovara Gyuro Shija Gunzu Gunju Shuji Dandu Nala Wandu and Gumba Ranjan Bejo Dambo Sidaba Chedu Dusmangumbe and Zinjuro by the virtues collected in 3 times by myself and all beings of samsara and nirvana, by inner virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious enlightenment. By the teachings of the great Degumba Ratnashri, as emanation the Lord of the Dharma, Master of the Interdependent, continue in cruise to study, practice contemplation and meditation until end samsara. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind, root and lineage Lama, divine assemblies, the Yidam deities and assemblies, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, yogins, yoginis, and yoginis, dwelling in 10 directions. Please my prayer. May the virtues collected in 3 times by myself and all sentient beings in the samsara in order to virtue, not to resolve 8 worldly counsel, the whole cause of the samsara, or rebirth as a Sharavaga or Pratyaga Buddha. May all mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me in mind, obstacles or harm, misleading maras and horrors and demons, experience and happiness, be sufferers from suffering, and swiftly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. By the power of this reverse virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the affliction of the desire, the hatred, ignorance, arrogance, jealousy not arise in my demand of fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and counsel for this life, not arise even a moment. May my mind swim most loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and through that I become spiritual master with good quality equal to infinity space. May I gain the supreme attained Mahamudra in this very life. May the tremendous suffering and not arise even time to my death. May I not die as negative thoughts. May I not die as confused or wrong view. May I not die as an ultimate in death. May I die joyfulness, happiness, great luminance to the mind such. The prevailing clarity Dharmada. May I again case the supreme attained Mahamudra at the time, death, and pardo. Thank you, everyone. You have a wonderful day and see you soon.
Thank you, Lama.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you, Lama. Have a good day. Happy
Lama.
holidays.
Thank you, Lama Sonam.
Yes, my favorite day. The days now get longer. Yay.
Hey.
Your favorite day don't change, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
So you like this day? Why?
Because it's the shortest day of the year, so tomorrow will be a little bit longer and the days get longer
So you
until
like,
March the 21st.
so you like the short day?
No, I like the days getting longer. They're
Longer.
going to start getting longer.
Okay. This means you
Yeah.
think more practice.
Daylight. What?
Is it days longer than you think more practice?
No. I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking more like it means the end of winter is going to come.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's all. All right.
Sorry, Lama.
That's okay.
You look sad.
No, I'm not sad. I'm not sad. Nothing. All right. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye 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 bye.